What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve here, and this is episode 302. Joining me today, I got Brian.
What's up?
And I got Alex.
I'm back again.
Back again.
Yay.
Yeah. And it's another week. Today is Friday that we're recording, and as of this recording, we've had a shit ton of fucking Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah.
We've had San Diego Comic-Con happen today, or started yesterday.
Started yesterday, and
yesterday.
It's the first time since before the pandemic. So it's the first in-person SDCC since 2019.
Yeah, big time. And from what we see, there's a lot of cool shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get to it in a minute. Let's just do the usual rundown, but we don't do too long of a rundown before that. So what's good, Brian? How you been, man?
Tired.
Yeah. Tired is good.
I guess. I feel like tired.
Yeah. I get it. I've been tired too. I've been tired. It's been a tiresome week, but it's been a good one.
At least you didn't jab your kid's crib into your underarm.
Yeah, no cribs.
And then when you cough or sneeze, you have to grab your underarm and squeeze.
He's hardcore. He's hardcore.
Yeah.
You're
just as hardcore as Jericho going through the barbed wire the other day.
Since you mentioned that or whatever, did you see the news that apparently he did break his nose with that when the chair fell on his face?
Uh-huh.
And it was funny because, from the angle that they showed it, you kind of couldn't tell. But when you saw the reaction, I was like, oh shit! I think it did fall on his face. And lo and behold, yeah.
Well, it's what happens when you are, a pro like that. You know how to deal with the pain of resetting.
Of course. That's part. You just reset.
Yeah.
Right. It's for him, he'll just chug some Grey Goose and they'll pop it back into place.
Yeah, pretty much.
So things are good aside from the pain in my arm. Started training at a job.
Nice.
So tomorrow's day 3. We'll see what happens from there.
Oh yeah.
I'll keep it until I, can't do retail anymore.
That's fair.
But 8 years of wine and spirits knowledge, you gotta just go and not waste it.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well, give it another little bit of shot.
Let's see. Today I got my AEW Grand Slam ticket.
Nice.
Definitely sitting closer than I did last year.
Nice. Hell yeah. Even better.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go, but money's tighter than burning butt cheeks right now, and I don't know, man.
That's fair.
I watched a bunch of things.
Nice. What did you watch?
So I watched, since we didn't record last week, I watched Death on the Nile.
Oh yeah, I heard that was good.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of slow and became a intriguing detective movie because it's connected to Murder on the Orient Express.
Okay, yeah.
It's Kenneth Branagh plays the same detective with the mustache, and it's sort of an origin of why he has the mustache because he was in the war and he gets his face is all damaged from a explosion nearby.
Okay.
And so
so is this one a prequel or is it a sequel?
It's a prequel.
Okay.
Well, it prequel and then it becomes a sequel. Because it's his backstory in this one of why he's a detective.
Okay.
And then
okay, I got you.
There's the same character in there, and then there's a reason why it's a sequel. So I did that. I finally got around to it and watched Resident Evil, the show.
Yes.
How is it?
It wasn't bad. It was a little confusing and slow at first. But by episode 3 or beginning of episode 4, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick with it. And Lance Reddick was fucking terrific. So it loosely it follows the original story in a way, but it's its own thing.
Okay.
Because it's like Umbrella is still doing their thing. They have from what we've seen in the trailer, like they have a brand new Raccoon City. And they're giving everybody this happy pill called Joy, and it's basically there's like percentage of the T virus in there.
Of course. Why wouldn't there be?
And but you need X amount of pills to make yourself turn into one of the monsters. It's interesting. They do like an origin story to the characters every episode, like for plot building. And it was good. It's 8 episodes. They definitely set up a sequel. Not a sequel. A second season, and I think it beat out Stranger Things in the slot for number 1 last week. Okay. I mean, we all know how that works because they can cancel it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But bring back Archive 81.
Yes, please.
Aside from that, I watched because you were watching it last week. I put it on. It was Jurassic World Dominion.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
It fell so far off the dinosaur story.
Yeah.
But
it was still fun, though.
It was fun, but it became like an action thriller or spy thriller with dinosaurs.
Yep.
And come on, that one moment, that the ending with Jeff Goldblum in the fire, he should have been fucking dead.
Yep.
Like it should have been kill off one of the main characters.
Yep. Nobody dies.
Nobody died at all. I was like, what?
Well, what about secondary characters? You have to say the secondary characters had to die.
Only the movie's villain, really.
Yeah.
And he died in tribute of the way of Wayne Knight in the original movie with the Dilophosaurus.
Yep.
But like,
it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't great either. It was fun.
And
it was fun.
And Henry B.D. Wong's character, like you would have thought that because he went all supervillain in the first 2 movies, he would have died in this one, like have a redemption arc and get eaten.
Nope.
But no, he saved the day.
Yep.
And I'm like, this was a 2-hour waste of time.
Yeah, it's a fun watch. Just don't think about it too much if you watch it.
If you watch it, go in thinking you're watching Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
In a sense, it was.
No, you're right.
It's almost like when X-Men were like, we promise you like the third X-Men movie, Apocalypse, was going to be like it was going to be better than the original X-Men. Third, what was it, Last Stand, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's like the best scene in that movie is Quicksilver.
Yeah.
And the dog with the pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the rest of that movie was dog shit too.
Hot garbage.
Yeah.
Aside from that, what else have I watched? Earlier today, I watched a movie on Netflix called The Gray Man with Ryan Gosling.
I've heard a lot of shit about it.
Yeah, it's like a big budget movie for Gosling and Chris Evans, but like, and it brings back Chris Evans and Ana de Armas, the from Knives Out. So Billy Bob Thornton was in it.
I did not know he was in this. Okay.
Yeah, he was in it. And then who else? The girl who played Colleen in Iron Fist, and she was also Trinity in the shitty 4th Matrix movie.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was a good 2-hour fun action thriller.
Okay,
actually, not really a thriller, more like an action movie. And then I've been playing Shredder's Revenge on my Nintendo Switch. Yeah. I haven't played it in a couple of days. But like, holy hell, that game is such a throwback to 90s Turtles. Side scroll games.
90s Gerbils?
90s Gerbils, yeah. Teenage,
Episode
te-
302, 90s gerbils.
That's what I heard. I heard gerbils.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Gerbils. Yes.
Yep, yep. 90s
Uh,
gerbils. That's the name of
but
the
no,
episode. 90s
it's
gerbils.
but it's a fun game. It's definitely a like a homage to old school side scroll games.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Dude, just to add to it,
Hmm.
doesn't it doesn't it feel like a sequel to Turtles in Time?
It feels exactly like Turtles in Time. But
I'm
yes.
saying it's like it just seems like a good sequel because what I love is the like if you played the game, right?
Hmm.
Have you beat it yet? No.
No, no, I'm only like 6 levels in.
Okay, so I don't
I
want to
think the
spoil
la-
it.
I think the last boss was the Rat King.
Oh, that's a fun fight.
Hmm.
But yeah, but there's an homage to Turtles in Time in one of the second level, which is Big Apple 3 p.m. Because in Turtles in Time, the first stage is Big Apple 3 a.m. And then not to ruin it, but they have a throwback to Turtles in Time in the last fight.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm excited for the Cowabunga collection.
Yeah, I think what is it? Late August is supposed to come out. Finally,
Something
like
like
they finally have a date.
yeah, yeah. Because the trailer dropped today or yesterday.
I know that when I first saw it on GameStop, I was just like, because I thought it was Shredder's Revenge at
Hmm.
first, and I was like, no, that's not it. And then when I asked them about it, they were like, oh, it's supposed to be all the old games from the old Turtles. I was like, what? Yes. So I put it on reserve, and like if you went to like the GameStop site, it said sometime like later this year, and then it jumped to like 2023. I was like, what the fuck? And then then now it's just like, oh no, now we have an official date, late August. I was like, good, keep it that way.
Very cool. Very cool. I gotta check it out. But then again, like I also don't have a system yet, so I can't say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that. It's like, whatever.
I'm telling you, we gotta do a
I'll watch
GoFundMe
somebody
for.
play it outside. I'll watch somebody play it on fucking on the TV somewhere
No, you know you gotta do when
on
you
the
see like a little
YouTubes.
when you see a little kid playing the Switch or whatever, you just like let me see that for a second. You go to the eShop, you download this thing, whatever. They get their mom and dad gets charged the money. You play the game for a few, and they go like, "Thanks, little dude." And then it's like at 2%, like I can't play right now. Charge you, little dude.
Pretty much. So good to hear about that, Brian. Like I wanna check out those games. It's a good shit. Alex was good, dude.
Oh my god! So it's been playing that game. It's also been playing the Capcom Fighting Collection, which is they have all the Darkstalker games.
Okay,
Uh, they have it's like a like I forget what it's called. Like I think it's like Gem Fighter or whatever, and it's like the
okay.
chibi versions of like some Street Fighter characters and some Darkstalker characters. And I was having fun with that game. I was just like, oh my god, like I'm not meant to play. Like like this is for like someone much younger or whatever. But at the same time, I'm just like, this is so much fun. But the Darkstalkers games, I forgot how difficult Darkstalkers was.
Right.
So
They see like I think I've played like one of the Darkstalker games, and I enjoyed it, but
I
I don't
mean,
think I ever got through much
there
of
are
it.
like between 4 or 5 Darkstalkers games. But the funny
Hmm.
thing is, it's what it is that they like the other ones or whatever. The second one, they have different versions of it because they have different characters. Like
Okay,
like they try to put like I was just like, why don't you just put everybody in one game, make it easier,
yeah,
right?
that would be easier.
But yeah, but oh my god, bro. So yeah, so uh then also I've been I actually finally got to see the final episode of Miss Marvel,
Nice. What do you think of that
and
one?
I thought it was really cool. Like my only kind of gripe is just the weird post credits thing, like I think that you guys mentioned
Uh huh.
before, which I was
Hmm.
just like, okay, so what is this really about? Like like I guess it's just to tease the upcoming movie.
It basically what it does, because at this point it's pretty much been 2 weeks already, so we can pretty much spoil it. Like yo, like what ends up happening is that she switches places with Carol Danvers
because of the
because of the
because of the
cosmic energy.
yeah. No, but because of the whatever the bracelet or whatever.
Because of the cosmic energy that's there.
Yeah.
So they switched places because she was. I guess they somehow teleported to each other's place. Like
Yeah.
they literally switched. So that's why for the Marvels for the Marvels, she's gonna have to basically go and try to find her wherever she's at.
Yeah, I can see right now the mom's gonna be like, "You're not my beta." Like,
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
god, yeah. So, like, well, I'm gonna try to find her. I remember where I
Yeah.
was last, so
Yeah.
I swear I'll bring her back. I swear, I swear.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Yeah. And then it's like 90 minutes of action packed, somewhat comedy, little bit of action, laugh, and
Yeah.
whatever, and just like smiles, and then maybe a hidden Easter egg or two. Crit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But yeah, then of course I don't know if I mentioned it last time that I was on or whatever, but oh my god, dude, that the ending for Stranger Things, oof.
Right?
Yeah, that shit was good.
Well, still, wait. Which ending? The volume 2 ending?
Yeah.
The 2 hour movie?
Oh my god, yeah. And I'll be honest with you, like I said, if you talked about it already, I'm sorry that I'm bringing it back up, but but I will say this, right? That scene with Dustin and Eddie's uncle,
Mm-hmm.
that had me so bitch, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Joseph Quinn, who played Eddie Munson, first and foremost, I want him to play Robert Downey Jr. in a biopic because he looks a lot like Robert Downey Jr. when he was young.
Yeah, I can see
Um,
that.
but there were videos of rehearsals of him playing Master of Puppets, and him actually playing Master of Puppets sounded
Mm-hmm.
so fucking good. It got Metallica's attention.
Yep.
Like with them all wearing Hellfire Club shirts.
Oh, I seen that. I think, did I forward that picture to you, Steve?
No.
Yeah, when I saw that picture, I was just like, that is fucking amazing. It's funny. I want a Hellfire Club shirt or whatever the hell, but I
Mm-hmm.
just don't like white shirts. So
Well, you get it in black. You find it in
no,
black
I
online.
know.
Yeah, because
But yeah, but the thing that I
my
love
daughter
though
wanted.
is
Yeah.
ever since after I've seen all the fan design shirts of like band style Eddie Munson playing or whatever, dude, there were like a couple of them that I was just like, I wish I had money so I could buy these shirts, because some of them look like dude, there's one like the ill Metallica style and everything like
Mm-hmm.
that, and I was just like, I hate being broke.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I know that when Eddie said to Dustin, "I love you, man," that was an ad lib line, and so Gaitlin was like, "I love you too," and that's why that emotion was real.
Right.
Dude, that right there, whatever, that whole relationship to show how how close him and Dustin were, and him
Mm-hmm.
kind of like passing the torch, saying like, technically, like to me, this is how I took it. He gave him all the DM stuff or whatever. It's like,
Yeah, he gave him the heads up. Like, yeah.
yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
you're the dungeon master now. And
And
to be honest with you, this
yeah.
season
Mm-hmm.
really developed Dustin, and like I think I discussed this before. Dustin is my favorite character in that whole series.
Oh yeah,
Like for
100%.
whatever reason, I can relate to Dustin so much that like Dustin is like so me, minus the girlfriend as a kid. Like. But
Um,
but yeah, that was just
and, and
amazing,
then
man.
the original ending had Max die. But they kept her on.
Of course, you because she is
For,
a beloved character, so you got to have
mm-hmm.
her there.
But like,
Even
I
though
mean,
she came, what was it like? She came in season 3, right?
Yeah.
2.
2.5, 3, whatever.
Oh no, yeah, she came in 2, and then the 3 was the story with her brother being the main villain.
Yeah.
And then then me hating Susie because she stalled, Dustin
Mm-hmm.
from getting the code so they can try
Mm-hmm.
to try to save Billy and to help Hopper do this quick. But so technically, I still blame Susie for getting Billy killed and having Hopper think that he's dead. But then he got taken to Russia, whatever, and my man Hopper had to fight the Cold War, but instead of the Russians, it was the Demigorgons. And what are the Demi-Dogs too? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's such a great show, and I feel like the writing was a lot better in this season. Like it took it back to like the real origin of horror.
I will
You know?
say this though, the captain of the basketball team when him and that Lucas had that confrontation, when you know when after everything happened and they like Vecna kind of won that part and the gate opened and
Mhm.
his two got killed off. I was like,
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, he got disintegrated in half
Yeah, my man
or
got
something. Yeah.
the Thanos snap.
Yeah, literally, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But I got so mad. Like I know it's a show, but I got so mad because Lucas is trying to explain like I can't wake her up now, right?
Right.
He didn't want to hear it because of course, I mean he was grieving for Chrissy whatever, but he wasn't listening to anybody,
No.
and that right there was just kind of like that's how come he got killed.
So real quick, so I was on my way to my first day of training on Tuesday, and because I was running a little bit late, like I took a lift to the place, even though it's like only like a 20-minute walk or whatever. But running up that hill played on the car's radio. I thought it was really funny.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say, dude, like this heat wave for this week or whatever, there was like no way, like if like walking was not an option. Either you're taking the bus, or you're taking some public
Yeah.
transportation, and hopefully whatever that they have the air conditioning on.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
hope it's not busted.
yeah, like I walked home from the location that I'm actually going to be working at. So like it's two different stores run by the same people, and like it was like 8 o'clock when I was walking home, and with the unfortunately with this wine store job, shorts are not allowed. Like even if you wear like a
Oh,
nice
that
pair.
sucks. That fucking
Yeah.
sucks, dude.
So like I walked home and it was just hot, and it's a 15-minute walk, and I was like, all right, but it's cooler out a little bit, whatever. It's in the 80s, not the 90s anymore. And then I got to a Dwayne Reed that's like 3 minutes from the job, and I wanted to get like a water and like a Gatorade or something, and I should have known from just walking in that their refrigerator was going to be fucking hot. Like every bottle I touched, it was like warm as shit.
Or what could have been that they just stocked it up because they probably got hit with everybody getting all the cold shit.
No, I should have known because their AC seemed down too.
Oof,
Oh, that
God.
sucks. That sucks.
Yeah,
You walk out, you walk inside from the hell, and then you walk into another different house. Like
Uh-huh.
yeah.
it's just. Oh my God! You just reminded me of
Which hell's worse?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. The in-store with all the stuff and all the people, and you can smell their fucking funk,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
or outside where you have to deal with hot gasoline and random homeless funk.
Well, where I live, right, people have a lot of dogs, and dogs go to the bathroom. And in the summertime, the smell of hot dog pee is not
Yeah.
exactly pleasant.
Oh,
Um,
the worst thing, and you know this too. That with the combination of, let's say, if they didn't pick up the garbage yet, and the garbage has been
oh
out for
yeah,
a minute.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
The grossest stuff ever had to have been in Bay Ridge. I remember walking to the train at 86th Street, and like the smell of the hot garbage juice, that hot garbage juice from the truck in the street, and like the melted grossness in the.
Barf.
Ugh.
Straight barf.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. I know what you're talking about, dude. Especially worse is like when they're coming to pick up the garbage and you see the truck going and the juice is dripping from the back, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yup.
Gross. Go.
It just smells like city funk.
Smells like what the fuck? That shit is not cool.
No, it's not. Well, like,
I don't know, man. I still think one of the worst funks is the con funk.
That's I get it, but that's that's somewhat not as bad. I'm gonna say that's
right.
not the worst.
No. I'm just saying, no garbage funk or whatever in the summer. The garbage juice, like the worst. You know what's a close
Period.
second?
Not just in the
No, I'm
summer.
saying,
Just
but you know what's a
period.
close? You know what's a close second?
What?
And this is from experience. My basement got flooded, right? And the sewage came up, and that
Yeah.
smell does not hit you right away.
Nope. It hits you later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you could be in there trying to like clear up whatever, and then as you're walking away, it's like
creeps,
the
like the
smell that
creeper.
it just decides, like the smell just decides, like let's just tickle your nose now.
Well, how about this one before we get into geek shit?
I love this. We're just talking about like what's the worst shit we smelled.
when I was
Such
when
a
I
dude
was
show right now.
right when I was 17. I was a waiter for a couple of months at a catering hall, and just a few hours before the thing, what you call it? A few hours before like the event was supposed to take place in this one room, on the lower level, it had really bad rain. This was in Diker Heights, Brooklyn, and we had the wet vacs going and people like sucking up the water or whatever, and then they still had to do whatever event it was, and so like I could only feel super bad for the people that were at this function, because every time I'd walk through the door to go like get like the hors d'oeuvres or whatever through the kitchen, there's this one spot that just reeked like that mildewy sewage thing. So I get it.
Ooh, you just made me think about another honorable mention of nasty smell. So there's a restaurant connected to in the same building as where I work,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you ever had this happen to you, like working in catering or any kind of thing. But you know how you have so many different food smells like all together? Like you would think like different foods would smell good,
That's
but
just
it's
like
too
Right.
walking
many.
through
No,
a
I'm saying, but
building in
it's too.
general.
No, but I'm
It's like
saying no,
walking
but
through an apartment building in the Bronx. That's the smell that you get
no, but you
because
get what I
everybody's
mean.
cooking
It's
something
just
different. And
too much
gross.
mixed
Yeah.
stuff that like you would think it would be good, but no, all that just kind of turns your stomach because it's all those different smells that don't work well together. And you're just like when you got to take an elevator and then you got to pass that floor. So out of nowhere, that hit of all the different smells, it's just like ooh, and just turns your stomach for a second. And then it doesn't help in the summer too, especially when they throw out their garbage. Oh my god! So the
Yeah.
combination of that smell and their garbage, so just like oh, fantastic. I, that's why like I always
It's
say
just
this, and
dusty
Steve
everywhere.
knows this about me.
Yeah.
I hate this time of year.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's fair. I'll take August, September, October. That's my favorite weather in New York.
Yeah,
Late September, October, November, my favorite weather.
that sounds about right.
It's kind of funny, just the background noise or whatever, just like it sounds like the truck passing.
I was gonna say, Steve got an elephant living with him right
Yeah.
now.
Pretty much.
Do you want a little? Do you want a peanut?
It's the
Oh, sorry,
Heffalumps and noodles.
you got to say it like
Heffalumps and noodles.
Andre. Hey,
Mhm.
want a peanut?
Yeah. Before we get into the geek shit, I wanted to talk a couple things. First, I went to Monday Night Raw on Monday this week. That was fucking cool. Haven't been to a live WWE event other than NXT recently, and this was really fucking cool.
My niece is trying to like communicate to me, so
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but it was really cool. Like I really enjoyed it. Like I had a lot of fun. The kids had a lot of fun because this is the first time I actually took them to they've actually experienced live wrestling and they had a blast.
Nice.
That was the reason. Like I wanted them to go and enjoy it and see what it was like, see why I enjoyed it so much, and they loved it. And it was really cool. It was really cool. It was real fun to spend time with them and actually show them other than what I watch on TV, like show them what a real show is like. Granted,
I
it's
mean,
not,
I mean, all wrestle. Well, you know, I like what I was telling you before we started recording. Like, versus the show that I went to. Even though my boy and my boys had a great match against one another, right? I mentioned the whopping 17 fan that this
yeah,
place.
yeah. No, they were in the Emily Arena. There were something like about 15,000 fans in there, and they got freaked out by the pyro because we were standing sitting not too far from the stage, and whenever because they didn't do a lot of pyro spots, but the ones that they did, I wasn't expecting them because I don't watch a lot of it all the time, especially live. I don't watch a lot of it. So in
Right.
the entrances, some of the pyros went off, and they just like freaked the fuck out. They're like, "What the fuck? Who got shot?" I was like, "Nobody got shot," but I was not expecting pyro.
Well, I mean, I get why who got shot. I mean, you are in
Yeah,
Tampa.
yeah, exactly. And then
Florida joke.
you could feel the flames because I think when Rollins came out, of course he comes out with the flames, so that you could feel the flames in the stage. It was fucking cool. It was really fun. It was a real fun night. Then something else that I watched this week. I watched The Black Phone.
Ooh, how was that?
It's fucking good. It's really fucking. It's definitely enjoyable. It's a fucked up story. Granted, I don't think it's a true story, but it's a real. It can possibly happen. Ethan Hawke plays a really good bad guy. Granted, we saw him play a bad guy
In Moon Knight.
in Moon Knight, yes, but in this one he is exceptionally well in this, playing a character that is completely fucked up. Not just because he's fucked up in the head, but um, just his doings in this movie. It's fucking nuts. It's really fucking good. So I guess a little bit of a breakdown is that like it takes place in the '60s.
Okay.
Granted, there's no phones, no nothing. So what winds up happening is that these kids wind up disappearing, and the rumor is that they're disappearing because of this black van that's in town,
Okay.
and they're trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. And slowly but surely, you start to figure out that, oh yeah, all these kids that are disappearing, they're disappearing, but they're also dying. They're never showing. You don't never know. You don't ever find them ever again.
Okay.
And then the main kid, he winds up getting kidnapped too. And the weird shit is that like where he's kidnapped is in a basement in a house, and there's a phone. That's why it's called the Black Phone. Um, and the spirits of these kids that got kidnapped start calling him and talking to him through that phone.
Oh shit.
Fucking nuts.
Sounds it.
Yeah, and then it goes into a lot more story, and the kids that died, the spirits of these kids, some of them show up, some of them are teaching him little things to do around the basement that he's at to help him try to get out and try to basically avenge them or whatever. Really cool story, really cool movie. Fucked up, but it's a good watch. So definitely go check out the Black Phone.
Which streaming service?
I found it on the Cody.
Okay.
It should be. It should be. I think it's gonna be on streaming sometime soon.
All right. I'll try to see if I can find it. With the sticks of fire.
Yeah, that's where I found it. That's where I found it.
Is it? How long is it about?
It's like about an hour 45. It's not long.
Okay. Okay.
Like any other horror movie or whatever.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Maybe I'll try to find it tonight.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good watch. It's a fucked up story, but it's good. It's definitely a good watch. Then the other thing that I watched before I got on here, I was watching the first episode of the second season of American Horror Stories.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to get into that
It
again
is
too.
weird fucking story, but it ties into one of the previous seasons, which is pretty fucking cool.
The writing on those shows is so great because they call back to so many different moments of every season of the main show, as well as things from the stories, and like because even the stories connected. From what I remember, I think I watched it in like 2019 or 2020.
Yeah.
But it's so dark and terrific.
It's good. It's good. This one, this first episode is the dollhouse.
Okay.
And this one character that we've seen in plenty of other episodes, he works at a doll factory, and he creates dolls. And the fucked up shit that happens is that he winds up kidnapping women and them having them pose as dolls for his son because he's trying to find a mother for his son that he wind up killing. So the kid doesn't have a mom, so he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make you a doll to be your mom."
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. And it's a really interesting story. It's fucking good. I was watching it, I was like, holy shit, what else is he gonna do to these girls that it's fucking crazy? And then turns out that one of the girls has powers. So it ties in, like, spoiler alert, it ties into Coven, which is one of my favorite seasons of American Horror Story. So
Coven and Hotel were my two favorites.
Yes.
Of the later.
You would definitely enjoy this episode because essentially it is a prequel to Coven. This episode.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to like backtrack real quick for a second when it came to the show that I went to, and I thought the coolest thing was that since I was, with one of my boys, I was able to hang in the locker room the whole time. So it just brought me back to like, when I used to wrestle, just hanging on the locker room with the other workers and stuff, and it was just like so chill, and no one questioned it because since I'm still a big dude, like it was like. He looks like a worker,
Yeah. He looks like he belongs back here.
Yeah. Pause. But like it was just so cool, man. Like to hang on the locker room, to chill with the boys, and just it was cool. I mean, I didn't check out the whole show because, like I said, I was chilling. My main thing was to watch my boy wrestle, and then I got to watch that. The Ellsworth match that I was telling you about, like that I sent you some pics of, and like I said, like I said, I had fun, but more because I was hanging out, with the boys, in the locker room.
Right.
But
that's cool, dude. That's cool. Glad you had fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I guess now it is time to get into some geek shit. A lot of geek shit. We can start with before Comic-Con because we, of course, we had stuff that came out before Comic-Con, and then we had Comic-Con shit happening, right? So we're gonna start with Fear Street. We enjoyed Netflix's Fear Street, the 3-part series that came out last year. Super fucking entertaining.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
And we got news that they are working on a second season or a second series of films, and it's fucking cool. I want to see where they're gonna go with this. Of course, it pretty much solidified a single story there that was, a very complex story because there was a lot of back and forth between, different times and stuff like that, and making a story make sense. But now they're going to be working on another set of series, so it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do, how they're going to play this out. Are they going to do this whole multi-time period type thing like they did in this last one, or are they just going to go with something totally different?
Right. I mean, like, are older characters going to make some sort of appearance in some form?
Right.
Is it going to be connected? I mean, considering it is Shady Side, but what? But as you said about time periods, like what generation of Shady Side?
So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really cool. I want to see what they're gonna do with this. I want to see where it goes. because it looks fucking cool. Like I said, we've said, like, we enjoyed the shit out of the first one, and
Mhm.
I want to see what they're gonna do with the next one.
Like I feel like because I've only seen Fear Street once, or like the
Okay.
trilogy one time. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's going to be on my list of it's Halloween season. Let me watch a Halloween
Oh,
horror
hell
film.
yeah, hell yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, the first part, the girl's head in the fucking deli slicer.
Yeah, that was
I was
great.
like, what? Yeah.
That was a great way to die. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. Yeah, yeah. It's fucking
Tell us
good.
how you really feel, Steve.
I know, I know, I know. Like I've said it before. Like, I enjoy the violence. Um, it's fucking good.
Hmm.
I like it. I like it. It was a very an intelligent way to die, I guess you can say.
Right.
For them to put out something totally different, which is what I like. I like seeing new deaths. I sound horrible. I don't care. Whatever. Uh,
You're fine.
yeah, I know.
it it had originality,
Yes,
which is
absolutely.
something you don't see anymore in horror.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Everything you see for the most part is pretty much recycled, and you see it every time, all over the place.
Pretty much.
Which is what I enjoy about a lot of the indie horror stuff that comes out.
Hmm.
Like, a lot of indie horror has, like, okay, this is different. Like the Banana Splits movie. I was not expecting some of that's in that movie, and that shit was great.
I
Oh,
still never.
that was a fun watch, man.
Yeah,
I still never saw it.
definitely check it out.
Yeah,
Definitely check
Ryan, when
it
you
out.
get a chance. It's funny because after the Banana Splits movie, when I heard about that horror Winnie the Pooh thing, I was just like, now I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, but Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Hell yeah, I'm excited for that shit. We spoke about that a few weeks ago. Actually, a couple months ago. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for Fear Street. And being that we just spoke about Halloween, we got a trailer for Halloween Ends, and that trailer looks fucking insanely good. Did you watch the
Yeah.
trailer for this, Alex?
No.
Ooh, all right.
Oh.
So we're gonna watch it now because it's fucking good.
Well,
So,
Oh,
did
okay.
did you watch? I mean, Alex, did you watch Halloween? Halloween Kills.
I did watch Halloween Kills, and it's funny because I didn't watch the one prior to it. I watched
Okay.
Halloween Kills because of all things, that was the anniversary of one of my best friend's death. So we went over to his mom's place, and us, like the closest friends or whatever, went over there, and we were just doing a marathon. So we did that, and we did sleepaway camp.
Oh, wow.
oh, Sleepaway
Curling
Camp is a very weird one.
curling iron in the hole.
Yeah, yeah. Eesh.
No, the I still say the one of the most messed up. Like I don't remember if it was like a kill, but the one that the guy was in or whoever was in the outside, bathroom, and then
Mm-hmm.
the wasp nest, whatever.
Yep, the
Hmm.
waspices. Yeah, stay
Oh
away from the
man,
waspices. It's not cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
All
or,
right,
or
so
or or the pervy kitchen dude or whatever that got the water spilled on him.
yeah,
Yeah.
Which I
yeah.
was just like, when you're watching that, you're just like, good for that fucking perv.
Fuck that guy. Yeah. So here's the trailer for Halloween Ends. I like how it starts. It just starts like in the
Uh-huh.
middle of like in the front of the house. And you just hear him walking. You're just like, eesh, where's it going? Copycats is a good fucking tease right there.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, the only thing I kept thinking to myself is this line from Aqua Teen Hunger Force: "Thunderdome, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves."
So from what I saw in a breakdown from New Rockstars, basically, or if it wasn't New Rockstars, it was heavy spoilers, but it was one of those two. Um, this takes place 4 years after the last one.
Yeah. Yep, that's
and there's
right.
and there's rumors that there's copycat Michael out there.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So like, it's something about like the way he looks in one scene, and then he looks so different in another. That there might be copycats, which, I mean, you never know. We'll see in October.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
I want to see what's gonna happen with this shit, because this shit looks fucking dope.
I'm super fucking excited for this. I hope it just streams like they did with Kills.
No, I think they're gonna put it in theaters, because it's of course it's the end. So
they say.
So they say.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be her last movie for sure.
Right. Of course.
But I mean, Michael Myers is up there with like Jason and Freddy. You know,
of course. Yeah.
And Leatherface. Those 4 don't go away.
Yeah, no, that's fair though. It's cool. Like, I'm down for it. It will give me all of them. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I know that Halloween 2018 erased all the other sequels.
Yeah.
I don't count the garbage movies by Rob Zombie. Those were just terrible. But
they weren't.
The first one was okay. The second one was not worth watching.
Yeah, no. The second one wasn't at all.
But like, even though this erased those other movies, like, I frankly love all the old school Michael movies. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm down.
Bring on Halloween Ends. I want to see if this actually ends Halloween.
We can see. We could only hope. We can only hope that this is going to end at all.
But you know what I love? You know what I love? This goes to show you talent in writing.
Yeah.
Because the same 2 gentlemen, the same 2 gentlemen that bring you the Halloween trilogy are the same 2 gentlemen that brought you one of the funniest fucking shows on HBO Max.
Yeah. Danny McBride, dude. Danny McBride's fucking great.
Danny McBride. With fucking The Righteous Gemstones, which is just
fucking fantastic.
Because I know you had hyped it like a while back, and I'm like, all right, I need and that first episode going, what the fuck did I just watch? I need to continue.
Yeah.
But those 2 gentlemen bring you Halloween Ends.
Yep.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
I'm down, dude.
Because if you could have it where you, your writing is not you're not like a one-trick pony. You're only going to write horror, or you're only going to write comedy. When you can do both and have them both be original. Because I mean, granted, Michael Myers,
but not just be original, but actually be good.
Be good too. But like, the story of Myers is not original. It's been around for 20 years, 40 years.
Yeah.
But to have your own take on the character and make something old be original and not a reboot, that, my friends, is fucking talent.
It's also the same thing you got to say about like Jordan Peele.
Yes.
So much shit that's not necessarily comedy. It's horror shit that he's been doing recently, and he's been doing a pretty good job with it. And like, I really want to see fucking Nope.
Me too.
Because that shit looks fucking cool.
And like, I know like everything that you see in the trailer is not the movie at all. Like, there's so much more to it.
Absolutely. So like, I'm super excited. I cannot wait for Halloween Ends. And this ends the regular shit for the week. And then we got Tons of fucking shit from New York for New. Well, look at me saying New York Comic Con. Fucking San Diego Comic Con 2022. So
Hmm.
much shit came out of it. Um, I guess we could start with not the trailers because there's a shit ton of trailers,
Hmm.
but just before San Diego Comic Con, or like actually no, when Comic Con happened, because we all know they have plenty of panels. And just before they actually, because the Marvel panels aren't until tomorrow, which is Saturday,
Hmm.
um, they've been kind of hinting around and trying to find a title for the next Avengers movie. And from what it looks like, they've recently trademarked a bunch of different titles for the Avengers movie. Not just the Avengers movie, but also Captain America
Hmm.
and the Thunderbolts, which is fucking cool. So they've officially we've been saying it for a while. We've been hinting at it and trying to figure out what's going on. But Avengers Secret Wars, which is we know it was gonna eventually be one of the titles for something or going along with the storylines from the comics in some way. The Secret Wars, which we saw we mentioned previously when um what is it Doctor Strange 2, kind of like, oh yeah, this is kind of where it's gonna lead to, where it's gonna go. There's
Hmm.
that one. Then it also Avengers Kang Dynasty, which we knew from Loki. Kang is gonna be there, so he was there in the first one in Loki. But we now we're like, oh yeah, so this could be Avengers what 5 with Avengers the Kang Dynasty, which would be fucking cool. Also, Captain America, like I said, Captain America New World Order. So it'll be too sweet. Too sweet.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that would be really cool if they actually go with Captain America New World Order. Because of course, you do have a new world in a way that, all the heroes are now essentially gonna be different.
Hmm.
And they're
I
all
was
gonna
gonna say, like throw me for a loop if they have that, and then somehow Voodoo Child just comes on out of nowhere, like
oh
as
that'd
one
be
of the main.
cool. That would be cool. But yeah, that one. Also, like I said, also Thunderbolts, which is something that we kind of hinted at. We kind of knew what was going to eventually happen, especially with Thunderbolt Ross and now with She Hulk and the Incredible Hulk and all this other shit.
Hmm.
Thunderbolts. There's tons of different characters within the MCU at the this very moment that could essentially be part of the Thunderbolts, which is very interesting. So it's very fucking cool.
Yeah, but the only thing is that the actor that played Ross passed, so are they gonna just get somebody new or?
They could, or it could be that yeah, he passed, but it could also be a bit of something that he tried before he died.
Hmm.
He
Or
tried to set up the team before he died, and or it could be like a tribute to him.
what I'm thinking about what they may do just to kind of like get away from like they won't show him as the actor, they just change him as Red Hulk and keep him as that.
They could do that too.
It's a cop out, but
Yeah, it's a huge cop out because at that point they'll just have to go full CGI for that one.
hopefully it won't be like the what is it, the first cut of the trailer of She-Hulk style.
Which I still enjoy though. I'm excited for that shit, dude.
Oh no, dude, I can't wait for that. That one looks fun.
It looks fun. It looks cool. Like I'm excited for it. Like I said. But yeah, there's tons of things for the Marvel Studios, which is very fucking cool because of course we're big Marvel heads over here. We of course we love the DC stuff too, but there so far there's a lot of shit that's coming out of Marvel. Speaking of, we got a lot of shit from the animated shows that are coming for Marvel Studios, which is fucking cool because I'm excited. I like watching cartoons. Yeah, I'm a grown ass man, almost 40, and I love watching fucking cartoons.
Dude,
Um,
I'm in my 40s, and that's all I really like to watch. Like
yeah,
I don't know, for whatever reason, cartoons to me are a lot better than a lot of shows that are now.
yeah, absolutely. So for these shows at the moment, we have uh, Spider-Man freshman year, which is going to be pretty cool. But of course, after we saw uh, Spider-Man in what was it, No Way Home, or we saw that he's going to college, and we're going to see where he's going to go, and it's going to be pretty cool to see him in college again, or starting college, and see where his his life goes. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be interesting. Um, and then we also got the news that Daredevil's going to be in it, as well as Doctor Strange are going to be teaming up in it with him again, which is going to be fucking cool. Some of the villains that we're going to get is
It's like the first time all
yeah,
over again. But
yeah,
technically
exactly,
it is because, the memory loss.
yeah, exactly.
It's like,
Um,
I felt like we did this before.
yeah, no, we didn't do this ever. Yeah, but
And he just like, oh, if you only knew.
yeah, exactly. But we're also going to be getting Doc Ock coming back, of course, Chameleon, Rhino, Scorpion, and like tons of other different villains from the Spider-Man universe, I guess you can say. And this doesn't come out, unfortunately, until 2024. But it's
Oh,
still pretty exciting.
just like Stranger Things, the new
Yeah,
season.
yeah, exactly. And then another thing that came out of this whole little, spiel that Marvel decided to put out this week is that we got Marvel Zombies, which is one of the things that I really enjoyed from the What If series this from the first season of What If.
Oh,
Eh,
dude, I told you about that. Like, I was surprisingly satisfied with that whole
Dude,
season.
I was super fucking satisfied. I was like, yes, I like it. Brian, of course, he was not, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not everything's for everyone. I
I
get
love
it. We
how, like
understand.
I said, I love how it all connected at the end.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then from what we were focusing on, what we're getting is that the villains are going to be a lot of the people that we've seen previously that are actually supposed to be good guys, but because they aren't being good guys now. Um, Hawkeye's a villain. Scarlet Witch is a villain, as well as Bucky. Very interesting right there, because you don't expect these guys, because we know them as good guys, minus Scarlet Witch. She was not necessarily a good guy in Doctor Strange, but
mhm.
interesting. But then we're also getting a bunch of different heroes. We're getting Shang-Chi, who we have not seen in anything other than Shang-Chi in the Legend of the Rings or whatever.
Yeah, which was a fantastic film.
Fucking great. We're getting Kate Bishop as a good guy. Good
Okay.
shit. Yelena, which is fucking more good shit. And of course, obviously more people. But those are
Now,
just some of them.
do you
Yeah, they're
think
gonna
we're
give you they're gonna give you a little sazon. They're not gonna, put everything out there.
Of course not. Of course not.
now? Do you think these characters are going to be voiced by their live action?
I would hope so.
Because I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch was Strange. Uh, the only the only two people that weren't really their characters was Spider Man and or like Black Widow, from what I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it was Lake
this is also when
Bell
Black
played
Widow.
the.
This is
Hmm.
also when Scarlett Johansson was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this shit too, because you guys didn't pay me."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was still bitter about, like, this movie should have came out years ago.
Well, yeah, I would have
Yeah.
been better too.
No, but then
It,
also remember that the guy, that they had Mars, what is it, Rossman Quara play Red Skull,
Yeah,
and
but they've been doing
actually,
that for a while.
yeah,
Russ Marquand.
yeah,
Yeah,
actually, but he's a good voice actor. I appreciate him on
yeah,
that.
that's
Like he
good.
he did a good job.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, but going back to that didn't they say that they were gonna do a season 2 of What If as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. But just before we get into that, Marvel Zombies is also said to be TVMA.
The first time something MA will ever be on Disney Plus.
Yes, very fucking interesting.
Ooh, since you mentioned about the MA or whatever, I don't know if you're gonna mention it or not, but did you hear about what they're gonna add to Disney Plus?
They already added it. It's already there.
Oh, so okay, so I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, but
No, you're not jumping ahead because I wasn't even going to touch on it this week. But yeah, Deadpool, both Deadpool's and Logan are all on Disney Plus now too, so you can check that shit out too.
so now definitely now when you log into your Disney Plus account, you're gonna have to put in your 4-digit pass,
Yeah,
like
Mm-hmm.
your adult password.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because apparently whatever, I'm not trusted in watching these movies.
of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. Then some other thing that came out of this animated stuff, X-Men '97, which we spoke about previously briefly,
Mm-hmm.
that they were gonna be working on the X-Men coming in for this
And,
new season for Disney Plus, a
and
whole new season following after the X-Men.
pretty much, yeah, I was going to say it pretty much takes place from where the old one ended.
Yeah. And from,
Um,
from what we look so far, it looks like they're bringing back a lot of the original artists, a lot of the original voices, and it looks fucking cool.
and didn't we say a couple of months ago that like Ryan Reynolds was confirmed to play Deadpool in this at some point?
Yes, we did say that. Yeah.
So I also know that they finally fixed the episode order for X-Men '97 because like I think like somewhere in the middle of the seasons, it's like, oh,
Mhm.
this should have happened first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of cool shit that's gonna be in this. From what we see in the picture, we get Cable, Bishop, Nightcrawler, the regular guys, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue, Cyclops, Wolverine, Gambit, Jubilee, Storm. Who do you expect to see in the X-Men shit? You get it. Then we also have Magneto,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sinister, which is fucking great. Not seen him in fucking forever.
Not since '97.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the Deadpool video game.
Right, exactly. But there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit for this that I'm just like, yes, please give this to me.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, I will eat the fuck out of this shit, dude. I am really fucking excited for this. I've always loved the X-Men. It was always my thing back in the day. Like, that was my shit.
Please, sir, may I have some more? More,
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, more.
Well, here you go.
That's what I fucking said. I want more. Then another thing that they like we briefly mentioned, What If season 2 is coming. It's gonna be dope. From what we see, we're gonna have a Hela story, a Captain Marvel, a Captain Carter story, Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange, all tied in somehow into this new season of What If. It's gonna be really fucking cool. And it's currently in production, and not only just that is it in production now, but they're also working on season 3. So this is gonna be really fucking cool.
Wait, so we're getting a third season of What If as well?
Yes, we haven't even got
Okay.
season 2 out yet, and we're already getting season 3. So I am so fucking psyched for this shit. I can't fucking wait. I can't.
Looking forward to that.
Hell yeah, dude. Very
No,
much
no,
looking
I
forward
understand.
to
No,
it.
I kind of wish it's like 2 of the 3 approve.
Huh?
Well, I liked most of the series. I just really didn't care for the zombie thing. Truthfully, um, the Black Panther episode got me
That
because that
shit
was
was
like
great, dude.
especially that was the last thing he recorded too.
Mm-hmm.
And like he won the posthumous Emmy for that.
Yep, he
Just
did.
just like Jessica Walters won posthumously for her final role as Mallory Archer on the last season of Archer.
Yep.
For What If, the Doctor Strange episode is still my personal favorite.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Because essentially his story is a sad fucking story.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a happy story.
Even the live action's not happy.
Yeah. He's not meant to be happy.
No, he's not. He's meant to be a brooding magician that now has a third eye.
Yeah.
Which, that's something I gotta watch finally at home, because like I only saw it the one time, but now that it's on Disney Plus, I really need to rewatch Multiverse, because I'm sure you can't pause in a theater.
No, you can't.
And so, like, I want to go frame by frame and see what multiverses he and America fucking travel through, because there's totally a fucking savage land in that movie.
Oh, absolutely. It's absolutely savage land in there.
I may feel kind of bad for saying this, but I will say this though, to put the spoilers of the end or whatever. I will say that having Charlize Theron to hang out with Doctor Strange is a lot better than Rachel McAdams. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I like Rachel McAdams. She's not bad. She was the essential good character for his original Doctor Strange round. Right? Like she was good for it because of course, she was his counterpart. She was like the yin to his yang back then. And of course, they've both, they've went their separate ways. They've lived different lives. He's in one place, she's in another place, and he
was blipped for 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
That changes a person. And also, what I think was a really, really nice touch in that movie was he fixed the watch.
Yeah.
Like the one that she gave him. He finally replaced the glass, and I was just like, okay, that was his closure.
Yep.
Because he's sad that like her, his love got married, and and then of course he had to go fight a fucking octopus in the middle of Manhattan. But no, that was just great. But back to What If, like, I didn't hate What If, I just was kind of meh over the zombie thing, because I'm like, eh. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, it was dark as fuck.
Yeah.
For Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Who was it? It was Wasp that made herself giant to fucking save the team before dying.
And then when they were flying off, like, she grabbed the plane. Yeah. Or what was it? Was it plane or helicopter? I forget.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch it again. Even though it was great, like it's still like I loved it. I want to see more. I want to see it again. I want to see more. I want to see where it's gonna do with this.
For that, I do want to see floating Paul Rudd head in a glass jar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of the
Harry Potter joke.
One of the San Diego Comic-Con announcements for toys, at the Hasbro booth, was a line of toys from all the shows. Like we're getting a Kang, his form in Loki, before Sylvie killed him, and I forget who else is coming from the series, but it comes with Paul Rudd's head in a jar.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of funny. Cool. People are just gonna be like, gonna get that. I just want that one. That's it.
Yeah, of course.
That's the People Magazine's sexiest man alive, right there.
Right. Exactly.
I was gonna joke around saying like, just so you can just remind yourself like it's like Futurama.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And then the final piece for this animated panel was that we got a trailer for I Am Groot.
Ooh,
this looks absolutely adorable.
I'm curious because I love Groot.
It's only gonna be 6 episodes, and it's all like mini episodes. It's nothing like huge thing, but it looks super fucking cool. It looks cute.
What are they, like 15 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's like mini episodes, nothing too crazy. But here we go, the trailer for I Am Groot.
Okay, so CG, not
Yeah.
drawn.
See, it looks adorable.
It looks adorable. Now is this a prequel to his backstory?
I think this is like I don't know what it is, but
I think it has to be, like post the first one, because he's baby Groot in a sense, or
yeah,
a child Groot.
And I really hope that James Gunn is involved.
that would be cool. That would be really cool. But this looks fun. It looks
Vin
super
Diesel's
fun.
probably just happy as hell so he can get another paycheck again.
Yeah. No, but I think this is all. I think this is all done by one. It's a lady, I think, that does it. I don't exactly remember who it was, but it looks cool. Like, it looks fun. Of course, it's 5 new episodes, 5 mini episodes. So
Yeah,
it's
but
not
that's
gonna
like
be a shit ton of stuff.
an average cartoon episode, like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's Vin Diesel getting a paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. It's Vin Diesel coming back and saying 3 words. Yeah.
Now in Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm on the IMDb, and and yes, James Gunn is a producer,
Oh, there you go. Fucking A.
but for one episode. And then Kevin Feige is another producer.
Of course. You can't have anything MCU without Kevin Feige having anything to say about
I mean, and for that you can't be mad because Kevin Feige basically saved Marvel with movies.
Yeah, really did.
I mean, they took a chance on Robert Downey, and Iron Man was a fucking summer blockbuster in 2008, and we didn't know about post-credit scenes yet.
Yeah,
I left.
We did it.
I found it online like a month later.
Yep. What are you talking about?
I mean,
what do you mean there's more?
like,
more you say?
Like, what do you mean Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury? And then you're like Samuel Jackson is fucking Nick Fury.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh my god.
What do you mean he's black? Why is he black?
You know, now you got me thinking of, let's say, if they would have done the Multiverse of Madness or whatever, and you would have just had one universe where you have the David Hasselhoff Nick Fury just pop up out of nowhere.
I'm sure if that ever got brought up, Hasselhoff would do it.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, he needs money. He's broke.
Of course. He can only tour but so much in Germany.
No, I was gonna say, like, the residuals for them playing syndicated big only pays for so much.
Yeah, but it's syndicated everywhere, so he's getting a nice check from that.
Oh yeah.
So I guess that's pretty much it for the Marvel stuff. But then we also got a bunch of other things as well. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is something that we've actually spoken about on the show before, and that's Green Lantern. Beware my power. We got a bit of a I guess you could say a teaser, and it looks fucking cool. I've been a fan of the Green Lantern stuff, and let's watch the trailer for this shit, or the teaser, or whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Oh, and it's Aldous Hodge as John Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
At
So,
last.
so he's animated Green Lantern and live action Hawkman.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
do you know me? You must. You must. Lay still. I'm gonna take you to the hospital.
Too late.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, they'd also be like, "Why is this blue alien with white hair?"
Oh, not anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
Contingency plan. Get rid of the evidence.
basically.
My man just turned to the Crypt Keeper and just faded away.
Yup.
He got blipped.
Wrong universe, buddy.
Is it though?
Okay. Only an amalgam.
I mean, what Thanos does with a bunch of what Thanos does with a bunch of rings and a glove.
Basically.
Darkseid does with his eyes.
Yeah, pretty much.
the Green Lantern Corps.
They gonna think I stole it.
Uh-huh.
My edit just out of nowhere, like, I gotta get out of here.
Get
Basically.
off of me! What the hell is this now?
That is your Green Lantern Corps uniform, Green Lantern John Stewart.
That
Alterations
is-
can be made.
That's fucking
That is-
dope.
It looks dope, but that is also better animation than the Ryan Reynolds animation in live action.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
It's funny, it glowed, but the right way. It didn't
Yeah.
sparkle
Exactly.
like a vampire in those horrid Twilight shits.
Yeah, pretty much. But this looks fucking cool. I'm excited.
It does. I'm excited
This-
for this too.
This comes out next week. It comes out on the 26th.
Or it's probably on. Although it's probably on Cody right now.
It might be online somewhere. Yes. You're right.
Yeah,
It might
I
be
guess
online.
what then we have to wait like a month before it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, it looks cool. Like I'm excited for it. I want to see
Oh,
what this
dude,
is going.
like I like that little tease.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was a hell of a teaser. It was a good origin story from what we get right there.
Mhm.
Like I like it. I like it.
I can see right now that the only complaint Mario would be like, I want to see Guy Gardner. Like, okay, relax, dude.
And but from what we've heard is that like he's gonna be part of the other Green Lantern series that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool. It's still gonna be dope. I still want to see what they're gonna do with this. Especially since you're essentially starting with John Stewart that we've seen a bunch in like the Justice League and stuff like that, but now we're actually gonna see him before all of it that we haven't seen before, because of course we don't know much about John Stewart other than what we saw in the comics and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But this is gonna be really cool. I'm excited for this. Then something else that came out. Of course, I'm a fan of tabletop games, but not a huge fan of tabletop games.
Right.
But we also got to we've known that they've been working on Dungeons and Dragons for quite some time,
Mm-hmm.
because Dungeons and Dragons is a huge fucking thing. People love Dungeons and Dragons.
It's around a really long time.
Yeah, it's been around forever, just as much as like fucking Warhammer's been around forever, and people love Warhammer as well. Like, and I get it because my son plays fucking Warhammer all the time. He has figures. He builds them and everything. It's fucking insane.
You're talking.
But-
Remember, you're talking to a former DM, so I'm just saying.
Oh, I know,
like,
I know,
yeah.
I know. You've been a former DM, but the thing
Yeah.
is, like, I've played it once or twice, and I was like, okay, this is fun, but I never really got back into it.
Yeah, I played D&D once. I enjoyed it, sort of.
Yeah. But
Well-
now we're getting a trailer for this. This movie that's coming out stars Chris Pine, which is quite interesting. But there's also like Hugh Grant is in this.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, great D&D romantic comedy.
Well, it could be. It could be. I don't know. But this looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty cool. Like, I want to see where this is gonna go too. So let's watch the trailer for this shit too, because that's what we do now. We're watching trailers for the rest of the episode.
Pretty much.
Here's the thing. We're a team of thieves. And when you do this, you're bound to make enemies. Sometimes those enemies come looking for revenge. Truth be told, we helped the wrong person steal the wrong thing. We didn't mean to unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known. But we're gonna fix it.
Well, how do we pull that
Now, is this a Thor movie because of Led Zeppelin?
It looks like it.
Give us a
It sounds
fighting
like
chance.
it.
We're gonna need strength. You got this, right?
I know you don't.
It's like a backstory of New Asgard.
We also need courage, magic, and you. What is that again? It's an owlback.
Let's go!
Be warned. There is evil here.
I'm glad he's on our side.
This one's dangerous. But whatever happens, we'll be ready.
What is it exactly that you bring to this?
I'm a planner. I make plans.
You've already made the plan, so
If the existing plan fails, I make a new plan.
you make plans that fail.
No,
He also plays the lute.
not relevant.
It looks sort of fun.
It looks fun. That's why I'm excited for it. It looks fucking cool. It looks like what essentially you would be playing in a game. You're thinking about it as you're going, and you're just like, oh yeah, this is how it's gonna be. It looks fucking cool.
It did remind me, like looking at some of the stuff that they had there. I'm remembering the old school Monsters manual.
Mhm.
That, you know, when I saw some of the creatures, I was like, oh, I remember that. Oh, like, you know, so
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like, take my money.
Yeah, it looks fucking cool. Like I'm excited for it. The CG actually looks really fucking good in this.
Yeah.
The transformation that you see in there looks fucking dope. I want to see what they're gonna do with that. I want to see. It looks cool. And March is just 6 months away. So let's see where it goes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about you, but I want to see a scene where like they do that, and then you just see them playing, and then we're about to do the roll, you know, to see if it lands on the 20 or not.
It looks fucking cool, and it's cool because, like I said, we got Hugh Grant in this as well. Like Hugh Grant is fucking great. He's also playing a rogue in this. I heard. That's pretty interesting. What's gonna be cool? Like I want to see. Like I said, I want to watch this. I want to see where it goes. I want to see how it builds and how And it's also how cool Michelle Rodriguez. We haven't seen in a while other than fucking like Fast and
20 million,
Furious.
yeah. Fast and Furious, like 27, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But it's cool to see her in this. It's like I want to see her doing something else. The kid that we saw in fucking Jurassic Park or Jurassic World a bunch, he's in this. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It looks like a lot of fun.
Wait, that was the one that became like CIA in Dominion?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was him. And then the girl was from Upload, the little girl.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that's
the
what
little girl.
Ryan
She was also in that movie with Batista too. I Spy or My Spy.
My Spy with very serious actor David Batista.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny because I've mentioned it to you before, Brian. But David Batista used to lived like down three houses down from my boss.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. I get it. That's fair.
You just wake up every morning going to work, whatever, and you just see Drax the Destroyer or whatever out of nowhere.
Yeah. She was telling me that she used to see him walking down the street. She was like, yo, he's like an intimidating dude. He's like a massive motherfucker just walking around the street. Yeah.
But I heard but for him, I heard that he's not a dick. I mean, I'm sure he's had moments, but
Of
like
course.
as he got older, he became like,
Became
life's
a
too
nice
short
guy.
kind of moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
like we always say, we don't be a dick. Like you can't be a dick. Like
No, you can't say that, Steve, because the thing we're ending the show.
no, we're not over. It's not over. It's not over. We still got some more.
Uh,
More to go.
But yeah, I mean, like the fact that like dude literally took acting lessons to play Drax is it's something that you don't expect out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
going from Dungeons and Dragons, we go into something else with dragons. Something that I'm super fucking excited for. I don't know how you guys are, if you're excited for this one as well, but I absolutely love the Lord of the Rings movies. I enjoyed the Hobbit movies. They were pretty fun. Weren't great, but they granted, it was good.
I saw all of them except for the final Hobbit movie.
Okay, that's fair. So we got the first trailer for The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, which is essentially a prequel to Lord of the Rings. And this looks pretty fucking fun too. I want to see where this is going. Because, like I said, I enjoyed Lord of the Rings. I want to see what they've been thinking about, what they want to see, what they're going to do. But this looks fucking cool. So let's watch the trailer for this shit. Oh, it's come to Prime.
The war, at last, was ended.
Today, our days of peace begin.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light would never dim.
Until the Fire Nation attack.
Pretty much.
You see? Fire Nation.
It is here, Galadriel. The moment we feared.
Evil does not sleep. It waits.
Beyond the darkness, tempting shadow to bury us all beneath the mountain.
He has not one name, but many.
If you heard of him, lad, if you heard of Sauron,
Vecna.
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all. Find the light, and the shadow will not find you. Together we can survive this! Fight with me.
Each of us must decide who we shall be.
there can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
You have been told many lies of Middle-earth.
Now that shit looks fucking cool. I'm excited for this shit. I want to
don't
see
know.
where this is going.
I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I want to take that and the Dungeons and Dragons trailer and just try to do like a super mashup.
Right? See, that's the point. That's the point. That's why I do these things. I put them together. I make them seem the way it should come out. It looks fucking cool. This shit looks
Steve,
fucking
the
cool.
mastermind.
Yes, that's the plan. That was the plan. This looks fucking great. I am really excited for this. Like, I cannot wait for this shit. I want to see where this is going. I want to see how the story bends and how. Of course, we know Sauron's going to be in this. He's the main guy. He's the blonde guy that was blowing the shit out of his mouth. I want to see it. I want to watch this. Thank you, Amazon Prime. Fuck yes.
I guess we're gonna need something else to wait, so we can wait to get the boys. So
I know, exactly. And this is well worth it. I'm excited for it. Like I said, I want to see where this is going. I like it. I'm ready for it. And that's something that we touched on a few weeks ago. We touched on the fact that Disney Plus is planning on working on a sequel series to National Treasure. I don't know if it's a sequel or a prequel series, but whatever. National Treasure, a movie that a series of movies that was actually pretty fucking good, starring Nick Cage. We got a teaser trailer for National Treasure, The Edge of History. And this looks pretty fucking cool too. It's just a little teaser. You don't get a lot of much, but it's a pretty cool teaser. Like I like it. I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is a whole different take on it. And
I'm excited for this because Book of Secrets was a great sequel.
Oh, for sure.
And I know there's been a lot of back and forth on if he'll ever do a third movie, and then recently they said yeah. So who knows if next week they're gonna say no?
Right, exactly.
But for now we have a nice sequel series, which the story could continue because clearly there could be other characters with family legacies that need to be discovered.
Yeah.
Because just think of Ed Harris's character in Book of Secrets. He was the villain, but for reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm excited for this, and I have not yet seen the trailer, so this will be my first.
Okay, so you're gonna see the teaser trailer in just a second, and here we go. It's a quick 17 seconds, so it's not too bad. See? Quick little tease.
So, from what I know, you're going to have, not on every episode, but Justin Bartha will show up as Riley Poole.
Okay, that would be cool.
And
I think you told me Harvey Keitel too, right?
Harvey Keitel is going to reprise his role as the Fed.
Fuck yeah, dude. So
it's a nice tie-in, Because, if you think about it, Harvey Keitel, one, legend, but two, his character is sort of really connected now to the Gates family. But by family, it could also be extended, being Riley, who could know this person that we just saw in the trailer.
Yep. Who is she? Who is she? How does she tie into everything? Excited to see what's going to do with this. I want to see it. I want to see it. It looks fucking cool.
It looks fucking dope.
Yeah. Granted, it's just a tease, but it's a good tease. It's a nice and good tease. And then something that you added to the show just before we get over with this. We've been highly anticipating. John Wick 4. We've spoken about it previously. We've spoken about the fact that this is happening. We got a bunch of new people that are supposed to be getting this, and we just want to see what they're gonna how the John Wick story continues.
Because I think they're doing 6 films,
which I'm down for.
I mean, at this point, it's better taken.
Yeah, absolutely, way better taken.
But now I want to see Wick versus Brian Mills.
Oh, that's so good. So, here we go. The trailer.
There we
For
go.
well, no, not the trailer. The sneak peek.
Sneak peek
for JW4 or John Wick 4. And it looks. Let's see. I haven't watched this yet either, so we're all going in blind on this one.
Okay.
Have you given any thought to where this leads? The table with this. No one, not even you, can kill everyone.
Ooh.
You ready, John?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Oh my god, that shit looks fucking good.
And good continuity with the missing ring finger now.
Yes.
Because he sacrificed his wedding ring to get back in.
That shit looks fucking awesome.
Sacrifices wedding ring to get back in and still yet betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's just great to see him back as Wick. I mean, and Keanu Reeves is like in his 50s.
Yeah.
And he looks fucking great, and he's such in great shape that I mean, holy shit! My body is ready.
Yeah, I'm down for it, dude. I cannot wait for this shit. This shit looks fucking dope.
I still remember going to the screener with Mario because I bumped into him at Comic-Con in 2014.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Yo, I got the screener to this movie called John Wick with Keanu Reeves. You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And we went to the AMC on 34th and 8th.
Mm-hmm.
And we go in and we see the movie, and there was the Q&A at the end with Keanu Reeves. And I remember going even not even caring about the Q&A. Like I still remember watching the movie and going, "Holy shit, this was really good." Like if this is a standalone film, I'm okay.
Yeah, it could have been a standalone.
It could have been, but at the because you could have closed it where he lived, got stitched himself up, got a new dog, and that was it.
Story's over.
Story's over.
Done.
Credits.
But the fact that he was like, well, this is its own thing, but if they want to do another one, I'll gladly do it. I had so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the point where he's like, I'll just keep doing them.
Yeah.
Like this is
giving us a good story, and we'll fucking keep going with it.
And one of the great things about the film, about the franchise, is that his really close friend, Chad Stahelski, who was his stunt double in the original Matrix movies, is his fucking director.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So like, who better than having your friend be the guy that like was like, "You're perfect for this. I want you."
Oh yeah.
You know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey Keanu, you want more money? Yeah. Go.
Although the great thing about that is that he'll just donate all his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's that good of a dude.
Yeah, exactly. He's a humble motherfucker. So like, this looks fucking cool. I cannot wait for this shit. I want to see more. Give me more. Yes, please. Do we have anything else planned for the week, or are we good?
I got nothing.
Yeah. Alex, you got anything?
even though I haven't seen it yet or whatever, apparently I heard that a new full the Monsters trailer came out. And from what I've been hearing
Yeah.
from like it's not like like the teaser trailer was a lot better than the actual trailer.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So but I mean,
I'll-
I do want to watch it because I'm a fan of the original series. So
we'll watch it after we're done with this episode. How about that?
yeah, because like I said from what I heard, very very lackluster.
Dog shit. Yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up for this week. Thank you guys for listening. Check out everything on InnerCityGeeks.net. Of course, we got a whole bunch of shit up there. Sometimes, of course, we got this show. We have the Suplex City Geeks. You can listen to that shit over there. We also got Bryce City Presents. It's poppin'. Comics of One Manga's Anime World. The ICGPW Slamcast. Good Games. Turntable First Watch. So much fucking shit over there. Go check all that shit out. Then we got links to some pretty cool fucking places you can check out. It's of course it's in the links of the episode and also on the page. We got links to Fight TV. We got watch some pretty cool fucking wrestling. Also UFC stuff. A whole bunch of other shit over there at Fight TV. Check all that shit out. Click the link. It'll take you there. Give us a little bit of credit. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, they have the pay-per-view stuff, which, of course, granted, by the time this goes out, the Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor will have already been on, but you can replay it over there and watch that over there on Fight TV, along with, Impact stuff and all about the other shit over there. Go check that out. Then we also have a link to Sideshow Collectibles, which is a place we got some pretty cool fucking toys. Because, of course, toys are awesome. I just saw that they had a really fucking dope. What was it? It was a Superman figure that looked fucking amazing. I'm not a fan of Superman, but that shit was fucking fire, dude. Oh, like this shit is fucking cool. Like I would buy that shit because it's fucking dope. So check out Sideshow Collectibles. A lot of shit over there. Go check all that shit out. Then there's links to, of course, Amazon. You get first month free of Amazon Prime. Like we watched, you can watch fucking Lord of the Rings coming very soon. Not Lord of the Rings, but Rings of Power, which looks fucking awesome. So you can watch that over there. You can catch up on the boys before that, or you can watch just anything else over there, or you could just get, if you're not into watching shit, because of course, why would you listen to this and not be into watching shit? But you could just get free deliveries on Amazon Prime shit. So go do that shit over there too. Then we have a link to Soul State Clothing Company, which is a place that you can get shirts and hats and hoodies for geeks by geeks. And then at checkout, type in InnerCityGeeks for 15% off. And that's Soul State Clothing Company. So it's SOESIC clothing.co. And like I said, InnerCityGeeks for 50% off at soulstateclothing.co. Check that shit out. Then we have a link to Beard Octane. You got some pretty cool fucking beard oils and balms and butters. Make your beards look nice and birdies, You gotta make them look nice. Gotta make them feel nice. So that way, whenever the ladies come around and they want to touch your beard, you're like, ooh, it's so smooth, it's so gentle. You don't hurt my face. Yes, that's because I use Beard Octane. So check out beardoctane.com. Type in ICD10 for 10% off of your entire purchase.
I don't know why, but you just sold it to me, dude, with that little segment right now. I was just like, yeah. I'm gonna give me some product now. Be like, it's so smooth.
Yeah, it's so smooth. It's not prickly. It's not prickly. Yeah.
Like a porcupine.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't hurt my face anymore. No, it's not supposed to hurt your face, lady. Yeah, so check out Beard Octane. Oh yeah, of course. So check out Beard Octane. Type in ICD10 for 10% off. Then we have what else? We have CBDMD, where you get some pretty cool CBD shit over there for a decent price. Got oils, tinctures, all the CBD shit that you might want, even CBD shit for your pets. Speaking of pets, cats didn't take a shit on this episode. Fuck yeah.
That's a win.
Yeah, it's a huge win.
You just probably jinx yourself now. Like before, like you say goodbye, you're like,
guess
fuck!
what? It's almost the very fucking end of the episode, and it hasn't happened yet. So it's a huge win.
Nice.
So yeah, all the links. If I miss a link, it's on the website. It's in the show notes. Go check all the places. Then you can find the show on SoundCloud, on Stitcher Radio, on Google Podcasts. But most importantly, you can find us on motherfucking Spotify. Because we love Spotify. I love Spotify. There's so much shit on there that you can listen to all the times. But of course, you can listen to us over there. And we have hundreds, if not thousands of hours on there. Not even episodes, just hours. Just hundreds of hours of just talking about shit that we enjoy. Check all that shit over there. Just make sure you don't use our voices from these episodes and create some type of AI that would live on forever, because that's some fucking weird shit. Dude, that shit is happening, dude. That shit is the real thing. That's something that like Amazon's working on or some shit like that.
Fucking Skynet.
Skynet is real.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird shit. But yeah, so check out.
Now we're gonna have a trip to go to California, look for Linda Hamilton's. Like, how do we prevent this?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, check us out over there on the Spotify's. And then you can find the show on Facey Space, so facyspace.com/InnerCityGeeks, on Instagram at InnerCityGeeks, on Twitter at InnerCityGeeks. And where can we find you guys? Brian, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me being all comfortable on my bed as I record tonight's episode.
Nice.
You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter, both BRI2J Presents. Check out Bright2JPresents.com for a link to a bunch of other shit, including my YouTube channel, Bright2J Presents, which new content is coming. Well, I did a catching up FaceTime, face-to-face video the other night, so you could see me in my luxurious small bedroom apartment.
Nice.
And of course, you can expect new content coming this weekend. But check out Bright2G Presents everywhere, and you can, of course, find links to you guys and this podcast and whatnot. So, yeah.
Yay. And then you guys can find me on the Instagram and the Twitters at Mr. Jack. Oh, no, Brian. Alex, where can we find you, sir? I'm sorry. I forgot that you're here still.
Oh, yeah, pardon me for
you can find
you can find me trying to take care of my great niece right now.
Yeah.
Getting interrupted.
You can find Alex going, wait, but bro, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
He was never here.
Oh, man. Ghost. Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at Deny, DINYED, and you can find me on Instagram at Deny, DIN_Y_ED.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Where can we find you? After forgetting about your friend.
Like I was saying, you can find me on the Instagram and the Twitters at Mr. Jackal, MISTERJACKAL. Like I said, like I say every single week, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for sharing. We appreciate you guys because you guys, you help us want to actually do this shit more often. So thank you guys. Don't be a dick, but always remember that the geeks shall inherit the earth.
Fucking right.